Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a reading for you focused on your person, of course, and what they need you to know at this time. So perhaps there's a reason why you're guided to this reading at the time that you're watching it. So let's go ahead and unravel that and take a look at what the energy looks like here. These are the decks that I am drawn to, and I just realized they're all kind of purplish in color. We've got yellows and, pink, blues, just something vibrant about the energy coming through from these cards. So maybe there's a reason why I was drawn to these as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the energies, the messages that present itself here for you. All right, guys, so let's get into your messages, air signs. So for Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, let's take a look at that. Let's see what the cards bring forward. You could also be cross-watching for an air sign. So we'll go ahead and grab a card from the Divinely Connected deck. So this is what's coming through. We are both going to get lonely at times and entertain lovers that are not good for us. They have to happen for us to both learn valuable lessons, okay? So that might either indicate third-party situations or you guys broke up and ended up getting together with other people here. All right, let's grab a card from the Scenarios deck. So this one's got upright and reverse interpretations. So maybe you guys miss each other. Maybe they are lonely without you. And again, might have gotten into relationships, had lovers that ultimately didn't work out. All right, so for air signs. All right, let's grab a card here. We have Vagabond, temporary lover. Look at that. No roots or home base, constantly moving on, no desire to commit. So it depends, does this represent you or does this represent somebody that you got involved with? Okay, so let's go ahead and grab a dialogue card from the Heavenly Hearts Oracle deck. Look at that. I can't imagine my life without you here loving me, but I have a feeling possibly because there could have been some issues with somebody's dedication or devotion or commitment to the partnership that created a separation, okay? I apologize, guys. I could feel my voice giving out, doing too much talking here. All right, so let's clarify this, guys, and see if this is still a workable situation here. So valuable lessons. Perhaps at this point in time, you guys have learned those lessons or are in the process of it. Ooh, Queen of Swords, followed by the Seven of Wands. Look how interesting this gets. King of Swords. Okay, so you guys could both be air signs, or this is an indication that at one point in time, you guys really represented two people who really were very divinely connected. Ultimately, that's the name of this deck. Divine counterparts, but something happened here that created a separation or certainly some challenges here due to, I'm kind of feeling a possible third party that ultimately didn't last, Could have been a third party who just was not meant to stick around. And so if you were already in a committed partnership, let's say, some of you guys could have been married or certainly coupled up and experienced a challenge through a third party or just other people getting in the way of your commitment towards each other. And then we've got the Seven of Wands, challenge, right? Competition. So other people might have been involved here. And, the King of Swords can certainly be more so from a logical, rational mindset, and Divine Feminine, you coming in as the Queen of Swords, independent, you've got your boundaries that you might have set when it came to this connection because of something that your person did or said. I kind of feel you both have the capability to be really stubborn at times, You guys could have also had these discussions that just turned into arguments, and then after a while, it just wasn't productive. Wow, okay. Divine Feminine, you're coming in as the Empress. Now, some of you, as I mentioned, you could have either been married or maybe you had a child or children together. But there's a family dynamic that seems to be coming through here for this situation here. You could have also gotten involved with somebody who was married and had a family. But look at how this is coming through, guys. A very powerful message for air signs. We've got divine counterparts represented through the King and the Queen of Swords, as well as the Empress and the Emperor. So divine feminine, divine masculine, you're both coming through here. You feel connected to the person that you are thinking about. And it's not just any old regular connection. This is somebody that you feel is your person, but something happened to either break you guys up, or it created so many obstacles in the relationship. And so it could have turned out to be, you know, where you guys were just going through a lot of stresses in the relationship, and the conversations could have also been pretty intense, pretty strained at times. We do have the Knight of Wands here, okay? So sometimes the Knight of Wands, charming, free spirit, absolutely. They could be somebody that you get along great with, but we go back to this, the vagabond, temporary lovers. So that could represent this Knight of Wands. So divine feminine, you might have gotten yourself involved in a temporary situation. You know, this person could have been not consistent, in and out of your life. They could have made you lots of promises that they ended up not keeping or breaking. So they could have been in player mode here. If this makes sense for your situation, I feel it could have been the feminine for some of you that might have gotten involved in a third party situation. But it could have also been the feminine that decided to cut out the drama. I hope that makes sense. I mean, if it's reversed for your situation, then of course take it that way. But we do see here that a situation, a relationship did not work out because of other people just having way too many options, too many choices in the connection. And then this clarifies things here, guys, with the Seven of Swords, that there was a deceptive situation, manipulation. You know, it could have been cheating, or it could have just been a partner that was lying. If it wasn't cheating, then it was certainly something else that created some major challenges in the partnership. But do you notice that we've got 3 sevens right here? You know, and if you're a betting person and if you love Vegas, you'll know that 777s, it's a winning combination. So I feel there's a reason why we've got divine counterparts represented here. So even though you guys had experienced some major challenges in the relationship, and again, it could have been infidelity, but it might not have been for everybody, right? So whatever it was difficult, and it might have resulted in you guys going your separate ways. But the Death card also represents the need for changes to happen during that time when you guys might have been in separation. That's when things can change. That's when things can transform and go through this transition that this card represents. Some of you guys might also be dealing with Scorpio here. So whatever happened, it ended painfully. We've got the Ten of Swords here. I mean, this was not a pleasant experience whatsoever. One of you might have decided to walk away. The other one might have decided that it just wasn't worth the effort to continue. So, you know, no wonder we've got a situation here where you guys were lonely, possibly thinking of each other, but maybe stubborn that, you know, you were waiting for your person to reach out, or they were waiting for you. So that created no communication, you know, but there is this need, the way it's presenting itself here anyway, that as long as you guys are able to address the issues and maybe find forgiveness in how things might have played out, or to at least work things out through some unfinished business here for you guys. For some of you, perhaps there's this need to just be able to move on from whatever these challenges represent if you are interested in getting back together. But I do feel for some of you guys, you're in separation and you don't see yourself going back to the person that you at one point in time really had so much love for. And that could also be where the distance remains. So it really depends on how you're willing to see the situation here, air signs. Could this be a permanent separation? But then at the same time, we have what appears to be a temporary lover, a temporary distraction in the partnership. So if it is temporary and you guys really are meant to be permanent, I feel for the majority that there's the opportunity to at least work this out if you guys are on the same page. Can it work out for everybody? No, because not all of you guys might be wanting this person back, considering they might have cheated on you and really hurt you. But there are those of you, through being able to heal what's happened, to be able to have that conversation, to just have things out on the table and address it and have those difficult conversations, to find forgiveness, then perhaps for those of you who are open to that, this can still find its way back. So it depends on what it is that you're wanting and where you see this going in the future. Bottom of the deck, we've got the World. So the past remains in the past. That's where it belongs. And this is giving you now a new cycle to be able to open up in your life, whether that cycle includes you going your own way, just moving on, leaving this behind, or the both of you being able to leave the past behind and tackling the future together. Okay, so that's what I've got this time, guys. If you're interested in your own reading, I'd love to be able to offer you insight. And that info is down below in the description box. I'll go ahead and link all of the decks that you see here down below as well. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time.